Well, hello there. It's Greggy Soriano and welcome to another episode of Greggy's Digest. Today I'm going to show you guys how to decorate a sprinkle and pineapple cake. I have a sprinkle. I have a cake. Oh, sprinkle cake. I have pineapple. I have a cake. Oh, sprinkle and pineapple cake. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, I did a mashup there, and I can't believe I just referenced PPAP. That was so 2016. Anyhoodle. This cake is inspired by sprinkles, and I'm going to show you guys how to pipe different sizes of beads and baubles with just 2 tips, how to pipe a sculpted figurine of a pineapple, and show you how to create an acrylic effect on the side of a cake. You are going to learn all these tips and tricks right here today on Greggy's Digest. Let's get started. First, you're going to need your inspiration, which are your sprinkles, a 6-inch round cake covered in buttercream and definitely crumb coated. I also made it dual tone, so the sides are gray and my cake board is gray and my top is white. Since I was inspired by sprinkles, I made a bag of buttercream in every single color that the sprinkles came in. And right now I'm starting off with a number 102 tip, and I'm piping on my crest. I'm making sure that the thinner end of the rose tip is facing outward or away from me, just so that it's a lot thinner on the outside of the crust. Sometimes I just go through phases and obsessions over a shape or a color combo. And this year, or it's just starting off, but this year I'm just crazy obsessed with crests and heraldry and that shape. I just think it's so gorgeous and beautiful and regal and royal, and I just love the shape of it. It comes in different shapes and sizes, and I just think it's gorge. And the year before that, I was into an egg shape, and the year before that I was into honeycomb shape, and I was also into like a Moroccan shape, and I'm obsessed with, the past 5 years I've been obsessed with the color seafoam, and yeah, so that's why I'm crazy obsessed, and I'm just not over it. So you're kind of gonna see quite a few crest cakes from me, and so yeah, that's the story behind the crest cake. Pipe a fine line inside of the cake with the same color in a number 1 tip. With the number 32 star tip, create meringue-like kisses with this dark purple around the crest. With the number 1 tip, pipe meringue-like kisses in different sizes with orange buttercream. With the number 1 tip in bright Kelly green, pipe beads or pearls all around the crest as well. Do the same thing in pink, filling in the spaces, and be sure to always make them in different sizes just to create that gradient look. And here it is in sky blue. I'm also piping on itty bitty dots on the outside of the beads and baubles just to fill in the spaces just a little bit and to add more to the gradient effect. I'm also making sure that there's breather space and a margin between the edge of the cake and the baubles because it creates a more visually appealing look to the cake. Right here I'm grabbing my yellow in a number 1 tip and filling in the spaces as well. Grab some sprinkles and strategically place sprinkles where you think they perfectly go. And you really want to put some thought into this. If you think green is supposed to go right beside a pink, then you put the green right beside a pink. Don't just plop it on there. Be sure to be mindful and strategically place them where you think they might go. Right here I'm mixing a bright Kelly green, and what I've done is got some leaf green and some lemon yellow to get this color. Right here is a parchment paper cone, and this method is very classic cake decorating 101. I did this when I first started when I was in middle school and started my first cake decorating class, and it is amazing. I just love using paper cones. I use it till this day. It's such a fun method of piping anything. I love piping chocolate with the paper cone. One day I'll show you how to actually construct it. It's super easy, but this is how you close it up. You get the tail end and you insert it in right there where the pocket is, and then you fold it up, and then you just snip off and cut away. And I'm going to make a leaf tip. What's so cool is that you can make your own leaf tip without having a leaf tip. You can just cut it right off of the bag. So grab a pair of scissors and cut an alligator type shape or a V shape, just like this. With the number 2 or 3 tip, in yellow, pipe an oblong shape to create the body of the pineapple. With the number 81 tip, pipe some texture along the sides of the pineapple. With your parchment paper bag in green, turn it so that it has an alligator shape with the mouth facing towards the pineapple, so you get this type of leaf shape. I've shown this technique in my other videos, but basically grab your piping bag and strategically place each little spot that you're going to smear around the bottom edge of the cake. You're going to use an offset spatula or palette knife and gently swipe going up. You want to avoid pressing too hard, or else you're going to make an indent on the side of the cake. Continue to swipe in the different colors all around the cake. Be sure to be mindful of the color combos that you put next to each other, because you want to keep the warm colors with the warm and the cool colors next to the cool, or else you're going to get a brownish, ugly color. So be mindful of the color combos that go next to each other. Pin some gold glittery trim around your cake board, just like this. And always, always, always make sure you cover your boards, guys and girls. Please cover them in fondant or buttercream. It just gives that overall beautifully finished look to all of your cakes. You're spending time on your cakes and making them pretty and working so hard on them, and then you have an ugly board, and you kind of want to avoid that. So always make a pretty cake by making it look professional and covering your board. And there we have it, our sprinkles and pineapple cake. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to decorate a sprinkle and pineapple cake. Sprinkle and pineapple cake. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta move on. Just kidding. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and go to GreggySoriano.com and sign up for Caker's Crate, which is a monthly box subscription company that sends you some of my favorite baking items and random stuff right to your doorstep every month. And by doing that, you're supporting this channel and helping me make more exciting and fun cakes for you guys every week. I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye! Click right on my face to subscribe, click on the video to view my last episode on the right, and get your subscription to Caker's Crate at GreggySoriano.com.